channel. So today we're kind of in a different kind of setting. I want to be right at my beauty table when I'm doing my videos, and lighting there. So anyways, so today we are actually going to be trying some a bunch of Makeup Revolution makeup in it. So I'm going to take this little brow powder that we got going on here, their brow pomade, and the e.l.f. brow pomade, and I'm just going to go in with both of these. See, this one's in taupe, and then if you look at this one, it's like dark brown. So I wasn't aware of how light the taupe would be, so I'm just gonna go in with the e.l.f. one because it's a little bit cheaper. So I'm just gonna go in on this NYX good gel. Okay, cool. Okay, we're just gonna line the brows. Okay, this is like an oily consistency. So, a lot of people say that this is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're wrong, because Anastasia isn't this oily, where there's nothing wrong with it being oily, but I'm gonna set it with the brow stuff I have in the Makeup Revolution little box thing, because I don't really want having an oily brow. It's not really my cup of tea. So we're just gonna fill that in like so, and then fill it in a little bit more on the edge. So there's kind of what the brows looking like. But we're just going to really... So it's definitely not a bad pomade at all. I can see the color payoffs mostly the same with the e.l.f. and the Anastasia, so great job, e.l.f. So I'm just going to go in with the Makeup Revolution. And I'm just gonna go in with the top powder, as you can see, kind of like the lighter one. And I'm just gonna take my brush. I'm just going to put that through my brow to set. And so when I put this through, it's going to stick and give some pigment. Okay, so I will be back when I film the next brow. Now that the brows are on, we're just gonna go in with some of our concealer using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm gonna go in with this kind of flat concealer brush that I got with Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to kind of see what I did there. So I put the concealer right on the tip of the brow, or the tip of the brush, and I'm just going through and going underneath my brows. And I'm gonna go over top. Actually, no, I don't really need to clean that much up on the top. So I'm just going to be cleaning up the bottom portion with the concealer. So now we're just going to keep the brows kind of like that, and then we are going to go in with the eye primer. I was going to go in with my actual primer, but we're going to go in with the eye primer, and we're just going to place that right on our lids. And I'm going to mix that a little bit with the foundation or the concealer that is on our eyebrows already. So I'm just going to take the same brush and I'm just going to smooth all of it out like so. So you can find Makeup Revolution either online, and it's actually pretty cheap if you do go online still, so that's why it's so cheap at Marshalls or Winners as well. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger and I'm just going to blend everything out, kind of make sure the primer is done doing its thing and my eyebrow can stop doing its thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution palette. It's the Reloaded Fundamental palette. This is what the shades look like. There only is a few matte shades in it, so kind of not pleased with that. So I'm just going to be taking the Soft Glam one, and I know a lot of them do come with matte shades. I just picked the wrong one, and yeah, I'm gonna go in with this actually another Makeup Revolution brush, and I'm gonna take Tempera. Wait, does Tempera has sparkles in it? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna grab another palette that has a nice shade in it to set. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to take the first. Seriously? Okay, we're just gonna go right in with the Revolution palette, I think. Sorry to be up in your face, but we're just gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm just gonna take some of that on this fluffy brush, Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to put it in my crease area. It's like kind of a peachy kind of apricot color, so that's pretty. And this, you can put it kind of all over kind of your lid in your crease area. So there's kind of no rules to makeup. Just make sure your edges are blended. And these shadows actually blend very nicely. So not getting quite a lot of color payoff, but it is definitely blendable and buildable. Up and out. So that's what the crease should look like. It should have that apricot kind of color spread everywhere, as you can see. So now I'm just going to go in with the deeper kind of chocolate shade. We're not going to make this look too complicated, so we're just going to go in and sweep most of that chocolate shade inward. And here I am poking myself in the eye again. Actually put it in to those corners, and I'm just going to take another brush take the, I think this is the Naked palette one. And I'm just going to blend that in, as you can see. And I didn't do a really good job with blending, so I'm just gonna go in with this brush again. And we're just going to kind of blend that into the apricot shade, as you can see what I'm doing. So this shade is not that bad to work with. I wish I picked a palette with more matte colors, but hey, this works. So I'm really liking the eye. It's kind of that nice kind of neutral eye. So that's what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna go in with the terracotta kind of brown again and lay that down and blend. And take that brownish shade again, tap off the excess and just fluff it back and forth. So I'm just gonna kind of take it out a little bit more on both ends. So as you can see, so we're just gonna go and we're gonna take a fluffier brush, and we're just gonna take the Anastasia brush that comes in every pack. I think we're gonna take one of we're gonna take that shade right there. We're gonna put that on our lid. So I'm gonna try it without any spraying or anything like that. So we're just going to get some on our brush, and then we're just gonna, wow, okay. I feel like it would be so much better with concealer laid out, because this is more just sparkles than anything, but it's still really, really good and such a really pretty lid shade. And I'm just gonna lay some down on the other side and pop it in the inner corner as well. Do some mascara later, so we're just gonna put that away for now. And I just want to let you guys know what brushes or what sponges I'm using. So I'm using this sponge trio from e.l.f. and this is what the sponge looks like wet, so that's really nice, so it can really grasp all of the face. So we're just gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and I'm just going to squirt that all over my face. And then I'm just gonna take this beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of put that in all over my face. That we are done with that, we are going to take the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation, and we're going to take that on the back of my hand. And okay. Sorry, Makeup Revolution, I don't have your foundation yet, and this is quite a lot, so we're just going to put that back. I feel like putting more. that should be enough. You think? I think. So I'm just gonna take the back of this beauty blender, so you can see, and I'm just gonna kind of start dotting that over my face and blending it in as I go. So, kind of soaking up my product. Okay, what if I just kind of went like this? I feel like if I went like that, maybe it would work. Yeah, it's working better. Okay. So maybe just apply your foundation to your face first before. This foundation has never been like a full coverage foundation for me, so it does take a few layers if you're trying to cover up. But overall, I love my products I'm using, and I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't love them. So I'm just basically trying to cover up the redness. Okay. I'm just going to take what's on the kind of cap of it. Maybe I did need that much. Maybe God was telling me. Anyways, whew, my little beauty blender is all messy now, and I'm just gonna bounce that in my skin some more. Love a good bouncing. So right here, I'm really gonna be careful because I kind of put it everywhere. So just keep in mind, like, I'm used to using like the fullest coverage, non-drugstore foundations. So I'm just gonna give it an unbiased review and say that it is actually really nice for the skin. If you're not looking for a full coverage look, this is definitely kind of the one. And it also depends on what your full coverage means. I know my full coverage means like you cannot see any redness, and you can still see like my redness showing through, but not as much. So I'm just gonna blend more on my forehead, and now we're just gonna take some concealer and start concealing just under the eyes. I'm gonna conceal a little bit more here. So I've kind of concealed to the gods here, so I'm just gonna take the little sponge and go into that concealer and spread it out in the little areas where I need it. And then I'm just going to take the big sponge that has already a little bit of product on it and kind of conceal everything else. Sorry, my boyfriend's coughing. So I find that the concealer and everything that's on looks a lot better. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna go in with some powder. And this is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. So I'm just gonna take that, open it up. Keep in mind, I haven't used this in like ages, so I'm just gonna dump some in the cap, I guess, and wipe off all the excess. So now I'm just gonna take a BH Cosmetics 124 brush, try not to spill this powder everywhere, and I'm just gonna go all over my face. So I'm just setting my face. You can also get a great matte setting powder. This is also a matte setting powder, but you can get a great one from Rimmel, but it's a little tad more expensive than this one is. I think like this one's like $3 or something. And look at my skin. Like my skin looks flawless using this. I always catch myself in my eyes. Like I always like hit my eyeball off of something and I feel bad for myself. But my skin looks flawless. And it's literally in its name. Oh, smooth skin. So it smooths out your skin. So that's pretty good to know. And I'm just blending it everywhere. Like that. So it does smooth the skin out a lot. So now we're just going to go in with contour, and we're going to use some contour from Makeup Revolution. So for this step, I think I'm going to use the AOA brush. This one is in F28. I'm pretty sure this was like their school collection, but I'm going to just take that shade in this contour palette here. I know there's a lot to put on me, but anyway. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Okay. So this contour shade is actually really pretty. Thought it was gonna be a little too red for me. So I'm just contouring my face. So just like the usual, I can link my contouring video down below. But I'm really quite happy with this. I'm just going on my cheekbones, my temples, kind of just running it through everywhere first. And then I'm going to show you one of my tricks I love to do when I'm contouring and bronzing my face. If you're looking for a really, really nice bronzer from the drugstore, but you don't want to order off of this company, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I'm sure a lot of you already know, is a great alternative. There also is a Maybelline City Bronzer that I was looking at today, and it is amazing. So right now we have almost contoured every inch of my skin and we're looking pretty bronzy. So this is what the skin looks like after bronzing. So what I like to do is I like to go in with a brush, the same brush that I use for powder, and I'm just going to make sure that all of it is blended seamlessly. So now I'm gonna go in with, I could have went in with this. I feel bad. Oops. I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna actually go in with this for my blush. Now, I'm just gonna go in with the same palette, and I'm just gonna use that kind of coral right there. It does, that's a lot of color payoff. Okay, wow. So, a really affordable blush that you can get from the drugstore. Would it be any of the e.l.f. brushes, or even this blush in here? Like, it's really nice. It's a little bit rosy for me, so I'm just gonna take my powder brush again and just kind of blend that out with the powder I have on. Okay, now we're gonna go in and do some highlighter. If I can find my brush. I'm just gonna use this brush. I mean, it's tiny, it's nice. So I'm getting no color off of it, it's just stained. So I'm gonna take the AOA Studio E128 brush. And I think I'm gonna dip into this highlighter, and as well as their Ultra Pro Glow highlighter. So I'm gonna take the two pinks. So I'm gonna go in with this one first. Pink is not really my color of the day today. So we're just gonna take the two tops, right here and right here, and we're just going to, wow, okay. And I know we're using a Morphe brush, I'm sorry, but whoa, okay. Like, girl. Yeah, hands down, best highlighters I've ever used. Wow. And if you're looking for another alternative drugstore highlighter, I would have to say the Maybelline ones would be probably the best, as well as the e.l.f. ones. And I heard the Wet n Wild ones are really well put together too, so I would really check those out. I love to glow to the gods. You really don't have to keep applying like I am, but I love kind of that glowy, fresh, wet look to everything, so don't mind me. So after we are done at that, I am just going to go in with, I forgot a lipstick. Let's see if I can find my next one up in my drawer here. Found it. No, I didn't find it. I know where it's at. So I'm back with the NYX lip color, and it's in Push Up. So I'm just going to take that right on my lips, and I'm just gonna wipe the excess off. I always do this for every lipstick. So Push Up is a really nice nude. I will list every pricing down below, but that is that. So now I'm just going to take the NYX matte finish setting powder, and I'm just going to set my face. I forgot. Nope, I'm not. I forgot my mascara, so I'm going to be right back and go get that. So right now I don't have my eyelash curler, but I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Base and Mascara. I got these at Winners. or no, Marshalls. I got these at Marshalls for literally $6, and they came in a pack, so I was really happy about that. So I'm just gonna put the primer on, I guess. And this is supposed to like make your lashes amazing. Don't know how amazing it is, but we're gonna try it. So now that primer's on, we're just gonna go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. I'm gonna just give this a few pumps just to shake up what's in the bottle. We're just going to coat our lashes. Oh wow. I didn't even use a eyelash curler, and my lashes look amazing. Like, wow. Like, those look like falsies. Like, wow. I'm very intrigued by this mascara. So, wow. Okay. Like, hello. So I'm just gonna kind of flake that off of my skin. So, wow, like, this mascara is not messing around. So I'm just gonna try it on my bare lashes without the primer. And so far, they're looking pretty good. So yeah, I would definitely go to Winners and buy this. I know I have mascara in my hair, but that always happens. So we're just going to those lashes are kind of looking scary. So I'm just gonna take the spray I took for my eyebrows. I'm just gonna like comb that out a little bit because
they look kind of too dramatic.
so there is the finished look. So I'm just gonna go in and take some setting spray and spray my face. And that is the completed drugstore makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. I'd gladly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell while you're at it. And I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.